Okay, it's Sunday again. I kind of want to do a walkabout every Sunday, but it doesn't always work out, of course. Weather is the biggest issue for doing walkabouts, really. I'll just show you the interesting stuff that's popping up in the garden. Oh, shadow in the way. Grapevines, of course, won't be open yet. Now, my opinion, I said I really like this lawnmower. And it does have the power, but they overlook a lot of things when they make stuff nowadays. And of course, they make it as cheap as possible. The batteries, remember I had it a year, and then the next year I put new cells in the batteries. Well, it's not the batteries, it's the mower itself. And now it's using a lot more electricity. Yeah, and I charge up the batteries and there's no time and they're dead. Well, the battery is not dead, but the mower is shutting off because it's having a hard time to turn. I did get some mowing done. As you can see. And over here I put the clippings in this bed. So remember, there wasn't very many weeds in this bed. There was a big clump of stinging nettles there, so I took them out of it. I just figured I'd bury it deeply while the grass is dry enough. And then I got to this first. So the first day I was using it, I went through 2 charges in the battery. Seemed like normal, right? So I got quite a bit done. But then it started to shut off in no time. This bed now, because there's so many weeds in it, I'm going to take the weeds out before I mulch it. I have all this done. Now the brown, that's because I wasn't mowing this for like 3 years. But out here, I did mow a little bit out here and down the bottom. So yeah, I was getting it mowed, and now I'm going to have to figure it out to take that lawnmower apart and grease it up. This is the state of the lilac bush now. The flowers and the leaves are coming out at the same time. Here's the occasional flower down by the front fence, and I think I put them there. So there's one there, and there's a yellow one over right there, and then over by the end of the fence. I did come up here with the weed eater, actually. It's awful quiet in Ornston today. I don't know how far that away. Sounds like somebody's working on a roof down the street somewhere. Don't know if you can hear it on the camera. Yeah, beautiful, calm, sunny day. Oh, there's something exciting going up here, but the cherry blossoms. I think that's little blossoms. Hang on a sec. Of course, the flower bunches there. Flower bunches are coming out on the maple. Yeah, well, here's the exciting part here. Now, if I scan over that, you see all those little white bumps? This thing is going to be loaded. More flowers on it than there will be leaves. There's flower buds everywhere. Then we go over to this next one. So remember, last year, the couple of fruit started on that one, but I didn't get them. And this one, it doesn't have as many flowers. But now, why am I not seeing flowers now? Thought I seen flower buds on that yesterday. Yeah. So there's a flower bud right there. And there's something on that branch there. So there's, quite a few flower buds on that one, but nothing to be getting extremely excited about. Only for the fact that this is the first year that one flowered, right? The other one's just loaded in flowers. That's coming out fine. And what didn't get destroyed is got lots of flowers on it. That's the white currant. And I've got to take my jacket off. So what have you got? Awful. Completely clear sky we have now. Birch leaves all coming out. This is what we were thinking would be an elderberry. I haven't found out yet. This is your traditional one. There's a flower bud. No, I think that's a leaf. I don't know if that's a flower bud or leaf yet. Not much on that one because it got eaten down by the moose, right? Flower buds on the red currants. And this is the other one because there were 3 of them. And these flower buds on this one as well. There was no flower buds on that one last year. Not sure what's up with this because there's no leaves coming out on that one. But yeah, this is the sucker. And there's leaves coming out on it. Then we go over here. The one that's in the peel there has leaves coming out on it. This one broke off, but there's still leaves on it. You see this? But it broke off right there. There's some asparagus growing here somewhere. See, once again, I got it all cleaned up around here and mowed out there. Rhubarb, we're going to be harvesting some now, just the next little bit, I guess. Go over a little closer to it. So these are growing real nice. There's 5 plants there. These are growing better, and what I did, I didn't pull up the buttercup. I just mowed it off because the rhubarb was gotten higher, and I can't go over it with my run along there with my cart. And I mowed it right down to ground level, the buttercup, with the trimmer I have. And then when I mowed the grass, I put quite a heavy layer of grass on top. So it's looking nice there now. You see? So we'll see how much problem I have. Will the buttercup grow up through that or not? We don't know. Remember, I put the turnip here. They are all coming up. They are all coming up. Wouldn't expect to see carrots. Carrots take at least a couple of weeks. There doesn't seem to be much happening with rutabaga, which is a surprise though. I mean, they come up fairly fast, or supposed to. And then this would be the beets, which are still nothing. Now, I weeded out this bed yesterday. I had to use my little seat because I can't, I gotta redo the sides of this bed so I can run my cart over it. But I left the weed pile here because you say, well, no dig. Look at this. This is all the underground runners from crabgrass. Creeping buttercup, it goes by runners, but it also sends down a taproot. So that's why they're stuck in the ground so far, because they send this big taproot down, and then there's some fibrous roots right on the bottom of it. So they get very big, they're almost impossible to get out. But I dug down in the ground and I got them out. There was that pile, and a few dandelions over there, and a little pile right there. But I took a pile as big as this up and gave it to the rooster. So I did get some work done today, this week. I brought down 3 loads of wood in the firewood in the quad trailer, so that made me happy. If you remember, just a little bit ago I said it looked like the soil was moving. Peas. And one is sprouted there, one is sprouted there. The green is coming up through. Looks like the soil on this one is rising. So they're coming along. So that's just a little short walk about a update on where the weather is and where the growing is. May the 24th, I think it is. And that's what it's looking like around now. Well, it's I did that video this morning and I went and uploaded it. I decided that I would come out and do some more gardening because it's Sunday and do things quiet, right? And so I finished that bed. Now this one in the corner here, I never work on that one until sometime in June, because it's dry right there on the top, but you only go down a few centimeters, not very far, and it's soaking wet. These two beds, raised beds, they got beautiful soil in them, see that? Because this was two that I put on top, and pretty much all compost is what I filled up these beds with. But check this out. So that's carrots. Well, it'll be another couple of weeks probably before I put potatoes in here. So I'll leave them there and let them grow, because the tops of carrots are also edible. Some people make pesto out of them. So I'm going to let them grow as big as they can, and then I'll have some carrot tops to eat. So that's this side done. And during this week, I'll clear out the weeds on this side. And then we get to work on cleaning all the weeds out of the herbs up there. So that'll be it. A little peek on how things are going, update, and thank you for watching. Don't eat the poison food, and I'll see you in the next video.